All right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai, because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. All right, well, here she is, folks. She's got a resume that is as good as it gets. North of 20 consecutive wins for the UFC strawweight queen, Zhang Weili. And what else can you say about her first title defense against Xiaonan other than the fact that it was maybe the greatest fight in UFC history? It would eventually be in the UFC Hall of Fame. And Zhang Weili was the rightful winner that night. Certainly had her power on full display, but a lot of skill and technical acumen as well. It is going to take a huge effort from anyone else at 115 pounds to dethrone the UFC's first Chinese champion. Magnum Zhang Weili once again ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Xiaonan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Zhang Magnum Weili.
Tension in this arena is palpable.
Ready.
All right, so here's the 5-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. Xiaonan did acknowledge Weili is the more complete fighter, but believes that she can keep this fight on the feet tonight. All right, now we get a little bit of separation. Zhang Weili out of that patented closed guard stance. We'll see if she tries to change levels here.
And always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing forward, not going backwards, not going sideways. She does it all at the right time. She is as disciplined a striker as we have in the entire UFC.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. All right, here we go, early round one. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
Well, a moment ago, you might have seen it. She got absolutely blasted by that head kick.
She almost got knocked out. She's got to be very careful.
Takedown defense on point. Oh, she's got a roundhouse kick in the arsenal, DC, and she put it to good use there.
I mean, landed that kick beautifully. The only reason she didn't spin all the way around is because her opponent's body stopped it because she landed with so much force.
Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Xiaonan. Another ground and pound strike lands. Xiaonan's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet. This is a terrible position.
Oh, good transition. And right into side control.
Great job landing from the top position.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into your nose. Out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. You need to go out there and do more of that.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, pretty good showcase for...
One is going to get their hand raised. Previous round was way too close.
Well, she continues to maximize the developmental time between fights. How about her fighting on pure instinct tonight?
I mean, she looks amazing, J.A. This young lady, when she gets in her flow, is as good as anybody in the world.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
You always wonder what Zhang Weili's approach is going to be. Last fight, it was a lot of grappling. You wonder if she's going to strike or wrestle. Might be smart to wrestle against Xiaonan because right now she looks like she's looking to knock her head off.
Right. Zhang's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. Man, her hands look sharp tonight, and she really punctuated that combination.
She did a really good job of getting after her opponent, extending the combination and making her pay with that final shot.
Zhang going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Going in for the takedown now. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escaped a deep submission attempt.
By Xiaonan. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs.
Walked right into that uppercut.
Xiaonan's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse. John, what a massive look up top. Her opponent's in real trouble right now. This fight is crazy.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Straight down the middle. I need more of that. I want to see.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Big inside kick. Oh, they both threw really hard. This is big. That's big. Nice leg kick. She's hurt, but she's still trying to hold her own.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
2 minutes have gone by. Xiaonan was actually the first female Chinese fighter signed by the UFC. Oh, and again, shooting for a takedown. Stuffed once again. Zhang's up. That's a huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast out. Take the foul. The night's over. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, nice work by her there. She's hard to get a hold of in the punch. Xiaonan's trying to get out of this submission, and somehow she does. How about that? Now she's got to turn that defense into offense. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under a minute now to go in the round. Xiaonan's back in half guard.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. Beautiful job reversing the position there.
Oh, she's got her back. Waning seconds here of round number 3. All right, so she postures up here and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the body. Well placed there by Zhang Weili.
Losing this one, you need to go out there and give me this round. You work way too hard for this, all right? You want this more than she does, don't you?
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round, of which there were a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us.
Oh, he barely missed him there.
Oh, what a moment. Got that foot right to the target.
John, she is hurt very, very bad. I cannot believe how well she set up that head kick. Now, she needs to find the finish.
power cross yet again from Zhang Weili.
Circle away from the power if you're Zhang Weili opponent, because her right hand is very hard to do.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of
Man, these women are on point. When you hear about a basketball player being in the zone or a fighter being in a flow state, this is that.
Exactly, and you got two evenly matched opponents, both fighting at the peak of their powers every single time. It seems like one of them starts to gain momentum, the other fights right back. Oh, nice single, yes.
Looks like she's employing the butterfly guard now, DC. Talk us through it.
Well, she's got to use it to elevate her opponent's hips. And she's got to get her back to the octagon side to start using the fence as a barrier to get back to her feet.
Zhang's back into full guard.
Oh, guillotine!
Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
It looks like she's going to finish this fight by guillotine. She's got her down. Now she's got to lock her guard. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Good work from the top here by Zhang Weili. Xiaonan's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite groove started to form on that right side.
All right, full guard, guys. She likes this position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Nice positional control here. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going,
Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen, two of the best women in the world, and they both knocked each other down in that previous round.
They decided before they stepped in the octagon that they were going to bite down on their mouthpieces and let the fists fly. They did that. Both of them paid for it, but they both saw the end of the round. Let's see if anyone changes the course as the next round starts.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. Oh, she blocked that shot. Oh, now how good is her check?
Her check look is nasty, John. You can see her setting that up the whole time.
Now Xiaonan's strike attempt there is blocked. It's a wild scenario playing out here. She had her absolutely rocked, and now she has recovered.
Yeah, she's recovered. Her legs aren't completely back under her yet. But a few more moments and she'll be fine. That was a huge missed opportunity. What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings.
Oh, right into mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
That was a slick transition.
Xiaonan getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control.
How about that? She's looking for the submission here, DC. Hang on a second. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. That is tight.
Escape by her opponent.
Great job staying calm in the face of severe adversity. This is dangerous. She's posturing up.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zhang. 1 minute to decide this one. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Zhang's back in full mount.
She's working on a half guard now.
Xiaonan getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Zhang Weili. And there's the final horn. Their lives inexorably linked forever. Zhang Weili and Xiaonan go the 25-minute distance in this historic matchup of two Chinese fighters competing for UFC gold. Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. In all likelihood, we have a new UFC champion, and she got it done with her striking tonight.
All hail the new queen of the UFC. She used her striking, her beautiful footwork, in order to confuse the champ. The champ looked lost all night trying to chase down this beautiful challenger. No more challenger will be attached to her name. She's the new champ.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Xiaonan! All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this newly minted UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. And now